Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a full review and test of the Shark vacuum. This is the Deluxe Lift-Away Navigator. This thing has a bunch of different functions, and I'm going to go ahead and change the camera angle up in just one moment to give you a closer look. But while we're here and we can see this thing all in one frame, let's go ahead and show you the main function that this thing has, and that is the lift-away design. So you guys could simply just take it off and walk around the house and use it and hold it by the handle. And then you guys don't even have to worry about this heavy part here. And if you guys want to use the actual brush roller again, just simply slide it back on until you guys hear that pop. And now you're all good. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and change the camera angle, take a closer look at all of the different attachments and the features, and then we'll go ahead and do a vacuuming test. All right, so here is the closer look. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the top and work our way to the bottom, going over all the features. And don't worry, it's not gonna take too much time. I'll try and make this as quick as possible so that we could get to the vacuuming test. So on the top here, we have a very nice round handle that's very comfortable to use, even if you have to use this a ton. And if you guys want to remove the handle, you just press this button right here, and then you guys could use this to get into the corners of your house. We have a very flexible tube here, and it's super easy to fix. So if you guys have a clog, you guys could take this tube apart in several locations to try and clean it out and fix it. Working our way back up here, we have a few different attachments. This one is going to give you a little bit more suction for those corners. If there's something like stuck in between the couch, this is going to be a great option for that. We also have this option. This one's really good for removing pet hair from things like a couch. There's also a really cool feature right here where you guys could either increase or decrease the suction by twisting this. And this basically just relieves some of the actual suction power that's in the vacuum. That's why there's a little vent right there. Of course, they made it super easy to get these cables on and off with this rotating handle. Now we're working our way to one of my favorite features. This is our on and off for the vacuum. And right now it would be off. If I press it one time, that's going to be more for like hardwood floors or tile. And if I press it all the way, it's going to be better for actual carpet. So what's actually changing when you guys press this is it's changing what the brush is doing. I believe if you guys put it to this mode, which is hardwood floor, it's actually not going to spin the brush, and that's just going to make sure it's not flinging the dust everywhere, because the suction alone is going to be plenty to clean up a floor like that. So if you guys are removing the dust bin, it's really easy. You guys have two latches right here, and you guys just pop them off, and now you guys could empty this in the trash. This is super easy to clean as well. You guys can actually open it from the top and bottom, just a little difficult to do with one hand. I had to set the camera down to do that, but in here you guys could see some of the filters, and there's definitely more filters, and I'll show you that in a moment. And the bottom does open as well. So here are our HEPA filters. These things are very nice and thick. And Shark says that this will help with allergies, and it'll kind of keep everything contained inside of here instead of letting all of that like dust and pet hair get recirculated back into your house. So those are what the filters look like, and these are really easy to replace or just dust off in your trash can. To put this back on, it's super simple. It just clicks right there, and now you just do the latches just like that. So we just have a few more features to go over. Right here we have another spot where we could take this tube off just in case you have a clog. And this one's probably going to be more likely to get clogged here if you do have a clog, just because you have a pretty hard bend. But so far, haven't had an issue. We have a brush roll indicator light right here. And earlier I was showing you the lift away design. This is the button to actually release the tank in the whole upper half from the brush roller. Really nice rubber wheels, so they're pretty quiet on the floor. And here's what the bottom looks like. We have a single layer of bristles, and we also have this ridge right here on the roller. This is really nice to take a knife to if you have a bunch of hair that's wrapped around the roller. So you guys just take a knife and you guys cut it all right there, and then you guys could just pull it off with your hand or a tool. So overall, it's really easy to clean. Even these little wheels up front have a rubber coating on the outside to make sure that it's quiet as possible on those hardwood floors. So there's just one feature that I forgot to mention, and basically we just need to take these cables off, and now I could show you that one. So we're gonna press this red button, and we'll get an even longer pole to kind of clean our ceilings with. This is really hard to do with one hand, but that's what I'm talking about, and I'll definitely show you more of that in just one moment. All right guys, so here is our test carpet. I just threw some tortilla chips down there on the ground, and we're gonna go ahead and see how many passes it takes to clean all of this up. So to push this down, just take your foot and just press it down. Now we're gonna switch this to brush roll on. Alrighty, so that was one pass and that cleaned up almost everything that you guys could visually see. Obviously, there's probably a few more crumbs, so I'm gonna do a few more, but I will say I'm pretty impressed at this point, and that was really quick work. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. Now what we're gonna do is switch it to the floor mode and the brush stops completely. If you guys really wanted to, you guys could do something like this. And this is just really helpful for reaching things that you guys cannot get to. So that concludes the actual vacuuming test. Anyways, guys, that is my full review of the Shark vacuum. I absolutely love this thing. And if I had to choose a favorite feature about this vacuum, it's gonna be the switch here that lets you change whether or not it's on floor mode or carpet mode. With that being said, that's it for this review.